All right, y'all. Welcome back to another classic episode of the Three Brothers podcast. Here we are, just past the 1 year anniversary, so it's pretty good. Been really enjoying the process of doing it.
It's been a long journey.
It's been long. 1 year, almost exactly.
I know.
The road to success is long and hard.
Right. You always say that.
Yeah,
all your John-isms,
right.
Man.
Oh my god.
It's so freaking funny.
Never mind. Yeah.
So today I have something I want to post to you guys. We were just experiencing this earlier, but I was telling you guys this before, that the other day, a friend of ours invited us to go to a block party, and he was saying there's going to be food there, and I actually realized
I had an epiphany
that I would do just about anything for good free food, especially if I could take it home. Just about anything. And Mike's like, "Oh, was that what I have to do to get you to come over? Is to give you free food?" So
That's true.
I thought we could talk about this a little bit. We could talk about food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because ironically, seconds after he said that, we just raided his fridge.
Yeah. We opened it, I was like, "Oh, what's going on
We're
here?"
wait a second. This bagels?
I was like, "Who's bagel these?"
Mike's like, I make my own French fries too.
What? Huh?
That's
We
true.
got potatoes here. Yeah, I can make them right now.
I have an air fryer. It's kind of a new addition to my kitchen, and it makes the best.
Wait,
French
Mike, are you
fries.
gonna finish that pork chop?
Yeah, I will.
Wait,
I
is
mean,
there broccoli?
I'll go get it. 1 second. Here, you keep talking. Let me go get my food.
Yeah, of
Did you
course.
finish the broccoli?
And those cassava noodles or whatever.
Noodles? I think he's going to.
If this kid tosses this,
Don't throw it out, please.
oh, he's mukbang.
Oh.
Right. Just out here trusting God.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always.
It's good.
1 year anniversary, baby. That's all I do is trust God just to get to this point.
Amen.
A 1 year anniversary of trusting God?
No, of the podcast.
Right. Trusting God for the podcast. Something we do genuinely. Yeah, so I just want to say, as far as preparing my own food, I like to grill. I've done a lot of grilling. Some cooking I've done in the house, but I know John cooks at home, when he's in North Carolina.
What do you cook in North Carolina, John?
Dude. Soup.
Dude, soup is classic. I love soup.
And my mom taught me how to make because when I went down originally, she stayed
Right.
and showed me how to cook.
Right.
It was
Yeah, I
a
remember
week-long crash course.
when I went up, she was showing you how to make the pork chops, funnily enough.
Yes.
So the way she made them today is very similar to how.
Yeah, these are delicious.
Yeah.
Chris and John. Sorry.
Yeah.
Ate theirs off camera, but
Yeah.
I didn't get to finish because I was setting everything up.
No, bro.
They're honestly so marinated so well. Mom is the best cook ever.
Mom is the best cook
Yeah,
ever.
those are very good pork chops, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were just about to leave, and I was like, I want to bite one of those. I can't let these sit here. And then John was like, honestly, put 2. And then, you were like, I'll put 3.
Yeah. I honestly I should have said 4. Because I want 2.
I would.
2 for you?
Yeah, I wanted 2 also.
We should have stayed.
Look, she only cooked 6. She wouldn't have any left.
I think
for
she had
herself.
8.
Yeah.
Really? I knew that was going to happen.
What was that?
Our third camera.
Oh.
Mine. Wait, what? Oh, it was planted on the wall. I see. Wow.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Isn't that the phone you borrowed?
Yeah.
I hope they didn't want it back.
It sounded like it fell screen first.
Flat.
Well,
Just
on
camera
his
first.
face. Oh, right. Camera.
Alright.
The back.
Alright.
That's going to be some good B-roll, eh, Mikey?
As it is, we're going to have to edit this episode so hard just to make it make sense.
That's okay. I think this makes sense.
The camera fell down.
Am I wrong?
We have a third camera
The
fell.
third camera fell. He was on the wall. It fell.
Yeah, fell. Mike went up. He just got up to pick it up.
Yeah. He's back to eating the pork chops.
Yeah.
And now we're giving
Actually-
commentary on a podcast that we are also living. Whereas
Right.
usually we
We're
give
describing everything that can be clearly
Right.
seen.
Whereas usually on the Three Brothers podcast we give commentary on other people's videos.
Sure.
But now we're just so meta and so
Right.
popular at this point. We have such a following
Oh.
that we don't even need to react to other
Mark
people's
Zuckerberg
videos.
doesn't
We just
know.
react to our
He
own videos and shit. We're actively recording.
We are playing 3D chess.
4D chess.
Right.
Speaking of, in a future episode, I want to play chess, but with my special chess set.
Right.
Take shots and
Yeah, it
stuff.
hasn't come in the mail yet, but
Right. It's a Kickstarter campaign that I
yeah,
bought from.
that's cool.
You'll see,
That
guys.
is
It'll be really cool. We got things in the work.
Yeah, I mean, but after like what 26 episodes where we did like reactions to other videos, it's just like, you know, we're trying to move on to other stuff.
Yeah.
So I just kind of wanted like a fluid conversation, like,
Right. So back to the food.
so like, what are you guys eating right now? Like, what are you guys munching on? Like, I know what you're munching on, but like, what do we chowing down on? Like, when the night is young, when the day is young, when the day is old, like.
Like I said, I make a lot of homemade French fries in my air fryer. Apart
Right.
from that, I go to Aldi, and I get a lot of ingredients, all used to make
Right.
bacon cheeseburgers with pickles, onions, 2 slices of American cheese, bacon, and they have these really nice pre-made meat patties, like hamburger patties. Come 4 to a pack for like $7. Delicious.
$7.
Absolutely delicious.
Wow.
I make it
Sounds
all
great.
in the kitchen over here, and
I'll eat some of that.
yeah.
Do you have a grill, Mike? Do you have a grill?
I do have a grill. I don't have propane in it right now.
Oh,
Wow,
what are you gonna do?
that's good.
Get propane, I guess.
Yeah, get propane probably.
Right. Yeah.
Clean it out. I'll grill.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
If you ever came over, you could grill.
Yeah, we were just saying how we want to be like insane at grilling.
I'm just gonna throw a food convention at our house.
That's actually something we're gonna do.
Mom was talking about food conventions for her sauce.
Actually.
She'll have a table. We were gonna have like we're gonna take the whole backyard and just tell people to come, like bring a table, and like set up and just like
Oh,
start.
we're gonna tell people to come, like, just have food.
Just have food.
Free food.
Just have food for us to eat and just
That would
like.
be a great idea to host like a private food fair in your backyard where like your friends and family.
No, you can just
come
walk
and,
down
like,
the aisle and
sell
just be
stuff to
like,
each other.
no, it's free.
Who's paying them to do all this?
No one.
No one.
Like a
is gonna
potluck.
Well, we're gonna
thing.
do it. We're just gonna have a table of breakfast food.
Right.
I don't know what you're gonna do. I would love to do breakfast food. I know you're very good at it.
Breakfast.
He loves
all the
loves
eggs.
making eggs. Oh my
I
God.
love the
Everyone.
eggs.
He makes great eggs.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
5, 6.
When we went down
What do you have to
to
now? 4 or 5?
Now
I've been on 4 for years.
I
Now
had-
it's 5.
I'm up to 5 now. I got low cholesterol and I want more.
oh my god.
Although the other day I told you Lou made me 6. He was like,
Yeah.
how many eggs do you have in these days? 6? And I said, actually, I usually have 4 or 5. And he was like, all right. And he made me 6. And that was great. Oh gosh, one of the best times ever. And then, so that's what I'm saying. I'd be like, yo, come through, like, make your eggs. Maybe we do breakfast. Get
Yeah.
someone cooking on the grill. You got a portable grill, bring it. Bring whatever. Make salads. Make chicken.
Well, when you
Bring chicken so we can eat that.
when we were
Right.
down in North Carolina for Halloween visiting John,
Right.
for the second time, like you made me like eggs every single day we were there. It was
Do you remember
freaking
the like, what are they called? Like, I call them eggs in the basket. You could top hats.
crazy. Top
whatever.
hats? That's so yeah. They were,
Take a bread, right?
It's either bird's nest or top
Top
hats
hats.
is how I grew up understanding them.
Mom always called it eggs in the basket.
Right.
Take a bread, right? You somehow cut a hole in it. You take a cup maybe, and then like take a hole out, right? Take eggs,
right in the middle.
fry an egg right in the middle, and then you take the top hat and you put that back on. Bro, the way I was cooking these things was crazy. Like,
Oh, what kind? You were putting like Italian seasoning?
yeah, I would take rosemary, thyme, basil, oregano, freaking sage. Put it in the eggs when I whisk them. Put them down, and then you give it a little extra sprinkle of oil while it's cooking. Then you take the cutouts of bread on the top hat, put the seasoning on that, oil them up, flip them a few times, put them on top. Oh,
It's so good.
Yeah, chef.
He made like two every morning for the 4 days we were there.
Yeah.
crazy.
I was there. He didn't make any for me.
No,
Dude, you were sleeping. The amount of time you spend sleeping in your own apartment or in the bathroom is
Dude, sleeping in the
insane.
bathroom is like John's favorite thing.
He falls asleep on the toilet.
Mike and I
all
was
the
just sitting around. You go, what's good? What's going on? I'm like, what's John doing right now?
I'm just scrolling through this Andrew Tate top G.
Of course.
Yo.
He's going to top G videos.
Remember when we did that episode? We reacted to all his videos. That was nuts.
Yeah, it wasn't all of his videos.
Well, anyway,
I'm not.
You know, he goes viral, but he doesn't even have an account, like a social media account. He just has people who's part of his program to constantly repost his stuff, and he never. They can't cancel him because
he's on. Because there's so many accounts.
There's so many accounts, and none of them belong to him.
He does have a YouTube channel though.
I think his brother has that.
But he also has his like education thing. Like he ran this program for like how to be like a G or something.
Right.
Oh, Hustlers University.
Hustlers University. Where he's
Bro, that
how
you sign up for
pick
that?
Up girls and stuff.
I don't think it's that. Though.
It's not. I mean, we discussed this briefly when we were reacting to his videos.
Yeah.
But, like, it's mainly he teaches you things. I'm not privy to the nitty gritty of the information, but most of it is like. The people who subscribe to his program is make a TikTok account and repost my videos.
Repost clips of him saying things.
Yeah.
And
that's how he becomes so viral.
That's like a pyramid scheme.
It's a pyramid scheme of TikTok accounts, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, the way I understood it, I thought it was like tied to like his webcam business.
No, I don't think we should. I mean, the webcam business is kind of sketchy.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like super sketchy.
Well, I'm not like a huge fan of that sort of line of work.
Right. Me neither. For our viewership, I'll just like, I know the suspense is mounting, but we talk like, he got super rich by having like his girlfriends, who he had many of, like talking to guys over webcam,
basically
and,
like,
scam them,
doing
sexy stuff,
doing like weird like sexual content over.
Yeah,
and like basically on ramping like young women into the adult entertainment industry.
Right, and this is before OnlyFans was even a thing. Yeah. But he made a lot of money living in, I don't even know where he was, England or something.
Yeah. Which that just sucks, but...
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the food thing.
Yeah.
I'm really still hung up on. What have you been eating? Like, what do you...
Yesterday, grilled chicken. Woke up like 10 a.m. Just had grilled chicken from last night. That Mom made on the grill.
Right.
Yeah. It was like...
That was good.
You know who's even better than Mom at grilling? Grandma.
Grandma's crazy.
Oh my gosh! Last 4th of July, she was grilling up some mean steaks
remember that?
and stuff. Oh.
The steaks she put on. She put that sausage.
Oh, it was delicious.
You should invite Grandma to the food convention.
Dude, she didn't even come to Mom's birthday. How crazy!
I know. That? So last weekend we had Mom had a birthday party, for us, and we were all there. It was nice, like.
It was beautiful. Catering hall on the water.
But like, this is what started this, right? Yeah. So we were like there, and the food was good. Like Mike said, the catering was fire. Like we were having such a good time, and like we were chilling and vibing and chopping and chiving. And then I had like a plate of food, and I was like, I might go up, like get a plate of food. But I was like, let me go over to. Let me sing this to John and our friend Jared. So we sat down, and then I was like, let me go talk to Mike, and Mike was like joking around. And then it was like, took the food away. They took the food.
I was talking to Jared. I got up, I think, to go talk to Matt, our cousin.
Right.
I came back, plate gone.
Right, that was gone.
It was gone.
Plate was gone.
Small plates.
Tiny.
Couldn't even like fill up. That's why when I sat down, I was like, I have to go back. Right. Just finish this up. I'm like, I'm not trying to look like
the food was incredible.
Gavone, It was incredible. Like, I'm not trying to look like an absolute Gavone.
Right, be like, blah, blah,
blah, blah, blah.
By the way,
what a mistake.
Not to change the topic conversation from the food, but like, that night was pretty lit for you because you were macking on the bartender Nina. Like, I talked to her for a little while. She was like super cute.
You guys
tell me a little bit about
it. It was completely spontaneous, like completely natural too.
Dude, she seemed like a really cool.
How did you even try? Like, I saw when I first got there, you were like helping Mom set up and stuff, and you like started interacting with her. Like, how did I was like,
I can only assume she was trying to get on to me. You know what I'm saying?
She seemed very interested. Like, anytime I was off talking to people, talking to a lot of like our parents' friends and stuff, the older folks.
We were there.
Like, I would glance over at you, and you were always just, like,
yeah.
conversing with her.
What did she say that made you think that, or what to do?
It's just like, unless she was just honing her craft as a bartender, like, oh, let me chop it up with the guests or
Right, like therapy
clients.
style. You know how they do. They always have
Exactly.
to listen to the woes of their
Right.
bar goers.
Unless it was that, she just found me interesting, I guess.
Right, like I saw she was like,
I
"Hey
was just trying
John."
to talk to me. Exactly. Yeah.
I was like, "Really?"
Right.
Like,
Well, she kept coming back around, and like, from not to out you in any sense, like you were not genuine, but like from the beginning of the night, because you had your eye on her and you had already established a rapport, I was like, oh wow, like that bartender's cute, and you're like, oh, I've already been talking to her, and I was like, okay, then I'm gonna like try to talk to this other girl who was actually bartending outside, and she was like coming in and out. I had zero luck even getting her attention. Meanwhile, you're chatting this girl.
Did you
up
see
for
her
hours.
again? I think you saw her at least once.
She kept going into the kitchen and coming out, but she was wearing like super athletic, like it was very off-brand for the inside catering happening on. Mm-hmm. She was wearing like very
like yoga pants or something.
Yoga pants, shorts, like for the hot
yoga
weather
pants
outside.
and shorts.
No, they
wow.
were like yoga shorts.
Yoga pants.
They were like tight yoga shorts. You know, but anyway, she caught my eye because she was like cute. She was like dark skinned, like whatever, Greek or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, she didn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't really like a thing.
She kept going in and out of the kitchen where the food was.
Right, and this.
That's where I wanted this.
Right, like you should have asked the bartender, be like, "Yo, give us the extra food." Because what happened was we got all the extra food to take home that was in the trays, right? That was just left in the trays, but they had so much food still in the kitchen that they made. And this was the thing that pissed me off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
it was the night after, right? That we found out that if we had cleaned out the trays, they would refill it.
2 nights after, because the next night we all had lunch.
They would just refill it for free.
If
for
it was
they
empty,
would have just put the other food.
We should have brought plastic bags and just
Dude,
them out.
We were upset
Yeah.
when we found that out.
Oh my gosh.
I would have.
I wasn't told.
He was like, I would have cleaned out.
I know, Jared was like...
He was upset.
Jared was so angry when we were in the pool with him. He was like, yo, I would have eaten all the trays. And I would just be like, yo, these trays are empty. Like, I need food now.
I would have cleaned out that salmon.
Bro, Jared
he's just like, I would have cleaned out the salmon. He obviously was so in love with the salmon.
He likes the salmon.
I would have cleaned out the salmon. Jared would have cleaned out the penne.
Right. Oh. Jared got a little wild with that penny, man.
I don't know. Jared seemed like he had a lot to drink that day.
Yeah, out of character.
Right?
For him.
Oh, very out of character.
I guess he was just feeling the libations. And
himself.
like, he was really...
He dipped early, though.
Yeah, he did. But, like,
right.
I feel like he was just so happy for Mom that she turned 60 that he just...
Right,
like
he wanted to...
I didn't want to indulge in... I think he came up to you first, and he was like, yeah, I'm dipping.
Yeah.
I was talking to the bartender still, and then I saw that, and I was like...
Right, you were like...
Something's going on.
Yeah.
My slime.
Yeah. You love saying that to him. He was...
I heard that expression for the first time on the internet just recently. I think it's really funny, actually.
John's always got these Johnisms.
I know.
I'm ahead of the game, bro.
He literally is, though. I think it's from all the frat interactions he has with all his boys.
Right.
All his brothers from other mothers in the fraternity.
Right, you have all these other brothers. Like, I thought I only had 2.
But anyway, we could have had so many leftovers.
And that's...
Good food.
Of good food. And this is what sparked, like, this frustration. Yeah. Want to type in your password, Mikey? Are you ticklish?
No.
Try to catch it. Yeah.
Oh, I got every single word. Letter.
Letter number.
No, but this letter number character. Oh.
Yep.
Camera again.
Oh, just so everyone knows, we were just reacting to Camera Fell Over again.
Camera fell.
It's not Mike's phone. So
right.
If this is your phone and you're watching this,
I found your phone on the.
We found it.
We found it.
And we're using it as a third camera.
And it's fallen twice now.
It's broke.
Oh, I hope it's all right. Wow.
It looks okay.
Came out of the clamp though. Yeah, so pretty much we've just been like on this wave where we've been like, how do we get food? Like, how do we just access it?
Yeah.
So like, I'm trying to go to, like, block parties seem good. Like, I can't wait.
I think that's a big.
Right.
That's gonna be a trove.
I'm trying to go to IHOP.
IHOP be good, but you have to pay for that food.
IHOP?
IHOP?
I mean, yes, you would have to pay for it. Why would we go to IHOP?
I don't know. Mike just said he likes to go to IHOP.
Oh, yeah, that's good. But block parties are like quite literally free food.
Right.
People
I know.
are just in their front yard.
I know. Jared and I were
With their
saying that we
backyard
should just like walk up and down like the street, be like, yo, can I have some of this? Yo, what's good? You got?
I'll see. When is that? When's the block party?
I think it's two Sundays from now.
Okay. I'll try to pull up to that if you guys are gonna go.
Yeah, you're down. You're down to come.
Yeah.
You got. I'm pretty sure that'd be fine. I'll have to ask her, buddy.
Because it's Nick, right?
Yeah.
Barbie.
Barb. Yeah.
Barbaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. Yeah, I love block parties.
Yeah, they're cool. They're pretty cool.
I won't be in town for that week.
Yeah.
Mike, where are you going?
To an undisclosed location. I have a lot of big moves to make.
Right.
You'll see it online. I'll probably film some of it.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like I'll be in the news. You'll find out one way.
You'll definitely see when I'm on national television. You'll find out.
All right.
When I'm being televised to millions of homes in America and
Right.
around the globe.
And then
You'll find out
then
on
the coinciding
my coronation
trial.
day.
Right, and the trial.
The coronation.
The coronation.
The coronation followed by the trial.
Exactly.
Right. You'll see it when.
And then the execution, of course.
Right.
Fucking scumbag.
Gosh.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
I'll cry, I guess.
Cry, I guess.
We could cook something.
What?
We
Right
could
now?
cook something. Not just like in general. Just ease our pain.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Well, we're not crying.
I'm not crying, but I'm still hungry.
That's fair. You still hungry after that pork chop? Honestly, I am too.
No, dude, I could go.
That pork chop made me hungrier. We were driving over. I didn't say it, but I had one bite of that pork chop before we left, and I was starving. I was like, I can't wait to eat freaking pork chop. I would have 2 more right now.
I'd have more of that broccoli.
I'd have more of that broccoli. I'd eat that broccoli.
I think that bagel did nothing.
The bagel didn't help me. It was
didn't
good.
help mitigate my starvation.
Right.
It tasted good, and I'm glad I had it.
We should have made
It
those
didn't-
fries.
Yeah.
We should have made those fries.
I mean, we could still make them after the show. I'm not against it.
I think we got.
Yeah.
I got you. I would actually love to.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll invite him over.
June. Anytime. You know what we should do sometime?
What?
We'll go over your house and we should play some Magic the Gathering. Only
Yeah,
because
it's been a minute.
we haven't done it in a while. It's really cool. We could film it for the podcast.
Commander
I
game?
mean, we could. Yeah,
Four players?
Yeah.
Only thing
Commander.
is, we might have to play on the back table because the dining room table is like.
Yeah.
should play on the circle
Like the
table.
little-
We'll have no room.
Oh my gosh. You know who? We should invite Jared over because I know he plays.
Jared
a
would
lot.
be good. We get four.
That'll
four
be
people
fun.
on there.
Oh my gosh.
Jared goes crazy
Jared's decks are
with that game.
nuts.
Friggin' wild.
Yeah, him and I talk about it a little bit on our show.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I know you haven't done it in a while, but don't you guys do like set releases?
Those are we don't like record.
Still
those.
do those set reviews, Chris?
Oh, I mean, it's for fun thing. It's like a for fun thing.
Would you ever consider doing it on this show?
Sure.
We
Yeah.
can invite him over. And
I think he'd like that, to be honest with you. Like, with that game, like, we've put a lot of time into playing it. Like, we've really enjoyed it.
you and me both. Yeah.
Now it's just like a hobby that we sometimes do, but you know, it's entertaining. Like, it's funny to talk about. There's a lot of funny stuff.
I think the next set that's coming out is called Unfinity. It's like a
Like a
kind of
jokey set.
jokey set. So that would be a cool set to like. Sorry, a cool set to like do our
Right.
first kind of set release reaction video. To.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And John doesn't really know that much about, like, he's like,
I was trying to, keep up with Chris. Chris buys all my cards, bro.
Well, no, I enjoy
He
a
builds
couple
my
of your
own
decks.
decks.
Are
He builds
they're
my
pretty
decks.
they're pretty high powered.
Yeah, he has 2 right now. So.
Right, but you know,
I almost got that third.
I know you're so hyped up on that.
He perfects them pretty well.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Gosh. What else do you guys want to talk about? I know this is like a last minute.
Yeah, it was last minute. It's kind of got to be like a low-key shorty, but...
Yeah.
I don't know, Mikey. What's on your mind? I just want to talk about the food thing, to be honest with you. I was like...
Well, you seem very passionate about the food that you ate today.
We were talking about how, like, I'm a little, like, emotionally unresponsive to a lot of things. I'm hyped up on, like, a lot of stuff, but, like, internally, you know?
Right.
But, like, the food got me to, like... come out of my shell. I was like, woo!
Maybe that's the only thing you need is like food. It's like when you're feeling down, we just feed you when you're fine.
Honestly, I'm starting to become that way where it's like, if you give me food that I want to eat, there's actually, I realize that, like,
Mom's gonna have a fit, Chris. you're not gonna be happy. She's not gonna be the way, or you're not gonna be the way she wants you to be,
right?
Unless you have food that she doesn't want you to have.
Right. That can't work like that. Nah.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm saying. Mom's great. Good.
You gotta move in with Mike.
I know.
Hey, listen, the more the merrier. Honestly, I could use the company. But weren't you guys were telling me something about a discussion you had recently about like fat people in the grocery store? Wasn't that like obese?
Oh,
something like.
Well, yeah. Oh, actually, we were talking about that with. I was talking with Jared about that, but
yeah.
But we were talking. John was always ragging on, like, Lark. Yeah. Yeah, John's always getting on that.
So many.
We were just thinking about how, like, a lot of people don't take care of themselves because they're not thinking, like, generationally about, like, not just what you want, like, you know, what you want your kid's life to be, but, like, how you want your family line to look in, like, 5 years.
Right.
Like, if you're just like, oh, I'm okay, like, I think I'm beautiful how I am. It's like, nah, because you're going to have, like, a great-great-grandson who will have, like, some sort of disability because of what you're doing right now.
You're not. You might not have a grandson.
Do you think...
you might not even have a grandson.
You might die.
You
in
probably
a sense,
will.
like, nature versus nurture, do you think that your life decisions, in terms of your health and diet and everything like that, currently impacts your future children and generations like that? Because I know there's certain things to be said about genetics, certain things to be said about how you raise your kids, but, like, do you think these people are just developing health issues, or is it genetic, or can you even create a genetic health issue by being unhealthy before you have kids?
Oh, absolutely.
I think so.
Absolutely.
I think being healthy, two healthy people having a child, reduces it. I don't think it eliminates the risk, but it definitely reduces the risk of that child having a
predisposition.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, especially the mother, if the mother's unhealthy during pregnancy.
Yeah.
But even with the father, like, no, absolutely. And also, if you live unhealthily, that will translate into the kind of person you are as a parent. So, like, if you're very healthy, you're not only going to encourage health, even just subliminally, but you're also going to be of a more present mind. You're going to be actually more intelligent and more capable.
That's true.
And
not to mention that, like, let's say exercise, going to the gym, increases focus. It increases
right.
Like, it's a known fact that, like, people who have these, like, healthy routines in their life are more successful, are more motivated, ambitious, like,
right.
Yeah. And
it's just overall, you don't have to be a bodybuilder, but just have these, like, stable routines in your life, these activities.
Being a big person's fine. Like, people fat, that's cool, but just like the obesity to where it's like a health issue, I definitely think it does affect the biology of your children. I think that's actually proven, but also just the general way that your children are going to be raised and the culture that's created.
The home culture.
Speaking of culture, like, and I don't want to get too political, but, like, how do you feel about
culture
this?
Right now? Sorry.
No, not just culture, but like how do you feel about this culture of, like, like, body positivity and empowerment for not just women specifically, but women and men, and like the Lizzos of the world are taking over. And
John's got something to say.
Retarded, bro. Retarded.
No, I'm just saying, like, and I'm not trying to insult anybody specifically, but I think it's a very destructive mindset to have and to be projecting across all of the internet, all of like society.
Absolutely.
That you can just be happy and empowered while simultaneously promoting unhealthiness and unhealthy behavior.
Right. Like, I'm gonna keep it a bean, right?
Right.
I'll just say this, keep it a bean, just to say, like, no one's, like, if you're, like, trying to be a certain way, I'm not gonna hate on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, like, a fat shamer, fat phobic, or, like, whatever this thing. Like, if you're, like, go ahead. Like, it's not my life. Like, maybe smell nice if you're gonna do anything. Like, that's a little rough.
That's a big one for me.
That's a.
You can not live in a first world country like America and smell like garbage.
Right.
Can't do it. Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
But
do you guys know a lot of smelly fat people?
It's not. They smell like skinny people, but there's like different ways to not take care of yourself.
Right. Of course.
And, I mean, when it comes to body positivity, though, I understand where it's like there's like promoted ways to look in culture where it's like, if you're not adhering to the Kardashian model of being a woman, then you're not attractive. And it kind of like I do think that a lot of cultural implements try to control the minds of men and women to like find certain things attractive. But the general concept where it's like you're just kind of beautiful how you are. It's like, to be honest with you, like, I guess there's a degree of subjectivity. I think most people don't find a lot of the unhealthy traits, like obesity, to be attractive. I'm sure some people do. But
most men do not find obesity to be particularly attractive, but they do settle for what they can get.
Right. But it's also like it's unhealthy. It doesn't matter who's attracted to it. Like, you should take care of yourself. And people want to be matched with people who are well taken care of.
Right.
So I think it's a bunch of malarkey. I think it's a lot of nonsense. To be honest with you, I think it's overdone. Like, why are we reacting so hard to this? Why not just, like, take care of yourselves? And, like, if people hate on you, be like, listen, I'm confident enough in this to where it's, like, I'm chilling.
Exactly.
Well, recently...
We were talking... Sorry.
No, it's okay.
If I could just finish my one thought,
go for it.
just because it makes more sense now. We were talking to our buddy David, who maybe we'll have him on, and he was, like, mega ripped when he was in high school.
Oh, yeah.
And we were talking about how, like, a lot of people were, like, telling him that he was like too shredded, and he was very healthy, like obviously he was huge, but it was like it could go the other way where it's like people are like hating on him for being really fit, but it's like he doesn't care because he's very confident. I feel like right, it's what he wants. So I feel like the overreaction of like, oh, I'm fat. Well, you know what? Like, actually, we're beautiful. It's like, whoa, you actually probably aren't that secure in how you look and how you feel.
Right.
Or else you wouldn't be, like, going so hard in the paint. Sorry, Mike. Sorry, that was a soapbox right there.
No, it's okay. I actually don't even remember what I was going to say.
I'm sorry.
But, like, yeah, that brings up a good point. And I think you could also take it the opposite way, because a lot of people, back when Davey was bodybuilding, were commenting and saying that he was almost too big.
That's what I'm saying.
Which I don't believe he was too big. I think he was fine. But there are these guys I see at the gym that are like, they can't even put their arms down to their sides because they have such a sense of like body dysmorphia that they feel like they always have to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Right.
And like,
it's not natural.
That's not natural. It doesn't look natural. And the amount of stress you have to put your body under dietarily, physically, to get to that point is just insane. And I work out a moderate amount of time, and I have no desire to look like that. It's crazy. No. I just want to stay thin, relatively healthy, have muscles that people appreciate looking at, I guess. So it's just like my fitness goals, but
being in a state of extreme health is still healthier than being being on my 800-pound life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So
if more than one person has to lift you out of bed, you have a problem.
You have a problem.
Right.
If anyone has to lift you out of bed.
Well,
unless you're like
the one person counts as yourself. So like, if more than just yourself has to lift you out of bed, then it's
unless you're like mad old.
Right.
Actually,
and you need like
probably shouldn't lay down.
Right.
Because you might die. But
to our 50 and older viewership, we meant no offense by that.
Not talking to them necessarily.
Yeah.
We're talking to the other old people.
Yeah.
Right. The alt elderly. Oh man. Oh, I think I remember what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
This year I believe Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition had their first plus size model on the cover, I saw a video of Jordan Peterson reacting to this, and he was on a podcast I think with his daughter, and long story short, they tried to cancel him. I think they actually shut down his Twitter account because
that was for a different thing.
No, I think it's related.
Okay.
At least from what I was hearing from this video.
Okay.
He tweeted out saying, "Not beautiful" in relationship, in relation to the cover of this plus size model, and people lost their minds. Mm-hmm. And he made a really good point in the video I was watching, the podcast episode, where he was explaining the ideal that was set forth by Sports Illustrated, specifically the swimsuit edition, where you have to work, as a woman, you have to work your butt off to become the healthiest, most physically fit version of yourself, and then even more so look good wearing a swimsuit to even apply, let alone succeed in becoming the cover model of the swimsuit edition.
Right. And
it becomes when we allow people who are obviously she's a plus size model, so in some senses it's like typecasting. But when we allow people who haven't done the work to achieve the goal that other models in the past have done for, it's almost unfair. It's almost like you're meeting a quota or affirmative action.
A lot of stuff like that's gone on in society, in the business world.
You're lowering the standard.
Yeah.
You don't have to work as hard.
But it's kind of
be perceived as, to be perceived as wow, you're well done, you've achieved something.
Right.
It's exactly. She's fat.
Right. I'm not saying she's ugly. I haven't seen her. Whatever.
I don't think she was. I think her face is fine.
She's not ugly.
She's not ugly.
But the point is, it's not about whether or not you're ugly. It's about are you? It's Sports Illustrated.
Right.
Are you worthy of being the cover of a sports magazine that represents athleticism?
Right. Exactly. And the last time I checked,
it's not even relevant.
Whale watching wasn't an athletic sport. So
yeah.
Right.
We're whale watching.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. It's just not relevant.
Yeah.
And that's
it really isn't.
That's I think what gets me the most, is because it's just a statement. It's just a culture. It's not even a political statement. It's just a cultural statement.
Exactly.
Being oh, look at us. We're with it. We get it, right?
Exactly.
You guys are on our side. But it's also funny when brands try to do that, because no one cares about the brand. All the people that vie for the things the brands try to sell them hate brands anyway. Mm-hmm. So it's
right.
It's just so funny. In particular, anytime not to get too radical, but anytime Pride Month rolls around and all the logos start changing,
everybody's gay.
Everyone becomes gay, and then all the gays are we don't even like this. Your brands, we hate you. Yeah. And it's just so funny to me. It's the brands, they don't even know that they can't. They should just do their job and just make products and sell them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And just not even why do you care about this stuff? You know what I'm saying? Just leave us alone. We got the culture. We are the customers. We got the culture covered.
In terms of brand, in terms of brand appreciation, you were saying that people don't usually even enjoy brands. They try to stray away from it culturally. Mm-hmm. The only time I think people love brands is in the fashion industry.
Right.
Where they are almost used as a status symbol.
Right.
That, and maybe the automotive industry also. If you're driving a Lambo or a Mercedes or a Bugatti, people look at you as being wealthier than you probably are, or whatever. Or maybe you might be that wealthy. But either way, the car is saying something.
Yeah.
Every other brand on the face of the planet, no one could care about. You'd buy a cheaper product on Amazon if you could.
Oh, you got Cutco knives?
Yeah.
Damn, he for real.
Yeah.
You got Cutco.
Exactly.
Oh, shoot.
You're proving my point exactly. It's unless it's a luxury product.
Couch, Mike?
Raymore?
Raymore?
Ooh-wee.
That's a neighbor's garbage couch. I literally took that out of
Oh, bro,
trash.
you're not with it then. You gotta get it from Flanagan.
No, dude, it's vintage, bro. Their dog
Yeah,
scratched the shit out of that once.
Really?
Yeah.
The day there's a lazy boy in here.
That is a lazy boy.
This?
Yeah, they both flip out into recliners, both sides.
All right, I see you. Vintage lazy boy.
Yeah.
It's like an old Rolex.
I didn't know Mike was.
Dude, I roll like that.
I didn't know he goes hard in the paint like that.
Yeah. Dude, you can't have that small of a living room and not have recliners.
That's true.
Dude, I feel you.
No, but I understand what you're saying. Like,
Right. Like
Yeah.
Versace.
Louis Vuitton.
Louis.
Everybody's got Louis Vuitton,
Versace,
everything
Louis.
on. Gucci belts. Dude, if I see another Gucci belt in my life, I swear to God, I'm going to strangle that person with it. I'm
Supreme.
not going to name names or tell
Supreme
personal
fanny
stories,
pack.
but like one person I used to know had like 2 Gucci belts that people bought them from their past, and they like, you know how like if you're dating someone and then like you break up, usually you burn all that shit that they gave you or whatever. Obviously, Gucci belts are probably not something that you would get rid of because they're so expensive. But at the same time, you don't need to tell everybody that, oh, my ex got me these Gucci belts and wear them every day.
Right.
So it's a little like
Sell
off-putting. I don't know. We're not friends anymore.
Just sell the belt.
Sell the belt.
Can't you?
I mean,
Sell
you
the
can
belt, man.
on eBay or whatever.
That's-
Will you get the same amount of money? I don't know. I don't.
Probably
I
not.
don't
'cause it's
resell
been
Gucci.
used, but
By you, no less.
Right.
But it gets to the same thing if like you call off an engagement. Like,
What do you do with the ring?
yeah, is he gonna ask for the ring back?
I think it's polite to give the ring
Give the
back.
ring back.
I think it's the best move if you have integrity.
Right.
I don't know. I've never
Yeah.
been in that position.
Let's
I
pray.
guess we'll never call off an engagement.
Let's pray. We
You
all.
don't think she's gonna give it back?
I don't know. Get an insurance policy on it.
Maybe, yeah.
If you get insurance on it and she doesn't give it back, you can report theft. That would be a good move. That's like 40 chess.
Yeah, but it's also like 1D chess because kids when I call up.
Just a straight line.
It's just a line
Chess.
with a 2-dimensional pawn on either side. Not even. It's just a line.
A 2-dimensional pawn is just a picture of a pawn.
Right. A PNG. That's a PNG of a pawn.
Of a pawn.
That's not even 2D chess.
Oh, that is 2D chess. That's literally 2D.
Right.
Right.
But it's not chess. It's just a PNG.
Mm-hmm.
Call it a JPEG if you want.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Although Dad plays a lot of 2D chess on a daily basis with some.
He
like,
plays a lot of
Russian
2D
crazy.
chess. He plays 3D chess from time to time.
We should have him over for the chess game podcast episode. That'd be good.
Oh, Dad.
Does he like to drink? Like
Yeah,
in recent years?
yeah.
I mean, we've had shots sometimes with him, but like I
This
don't
is
know.
Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker.
He likes his Guinness.
Dang, that could be cool. Yes.
I think I'm coming down with a fever.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, dude, you got.
Oh shoot. Oh my
I'm just
dude.
coughing right now, but
That had
Right.
you bedridden last time.
Right. Yeah, I mean you're going back soon.
had
So
to replace me with someone else. Yeah.
yeah, maybe we'll get Jared on.
I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be
Mom's
funny.
not gonna let me leave.
We should get John to come on the show one time and pretend to be Jared.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't that be funny?
We just have them switch places.
We haven't switched.
Or we could just forget about like we won't even invite Jared. We'll just have like John pretending to be Jared the entire time.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but it'll just be the three of us. Like we won't.
Right, it'll just
Right.
be us.
So we'll be introducing Jared as our guest, but John will also be absent that day. Ironically,
Right.
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 Or maybe we could just have we could have everybody
So
on.
it'll
and
just
we'll
be me, and I'll be like, "Hey guys, I'm Jared."
Yeah. yeah.
Wait. Do like a Jared voice, like
What's a Jared voice? Have
Like-
we done this in the past?
no, like try to sound like Jared. Maybe we can
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
have like a
See if maybe we could be like a
maybe we could like really fool people.
Oh, yeah.
You know, say if they're
like a
on
role
the-
play.
I don't know. What's
Do your best Jared impression into the impression
I don't know, what
into
is
the
he-
mic.
Jared is
What does he say?
I guess I would know more. Like
I don't know.
he's like, hey guys.
No, it's more like, hey guys, hey yeah, that's cool.
He's usually in falsetto though.
No, he's not.
Jared?
What are you talking about? Jared has a pretty deep
Hey
voice.
guys. See?
No,
Jared's the top G.
No, I'm just
Jared's
joking.
that's Andrew Tate.
That's my
Andrew Tate.
slime.
I'm just joking around. No, he's like, What's up?
Yeah.
How you doing?
To be honest with you, Jared is like not very reactionary.
Jared calls me Johnny, and I like that.
Yeah. You do? Yeah, he's been doing that. Yeah.
That's funny.
I like calling him Johnny.
I don't think a lot of people call him Johnny.
I do from time to time.
That's a Cooper fish. You call everybody. You call everybody Johnny or Mikey.
Jack.
Mikey.
I have. Oh my gosh! I have this manager at work. He's from the Ukraine. He's
Manny?
got that like Russian accent. His name's Greg, but he calls me Mikey. Apart from our little cousins, like Cole, Tessa, Nina, Bella,
Right.
and maybe like a select few grandparents, like nobody calls me Mikey. Literally no one. But this like one manager calls me Mikey, and it's just kind of like very familiar and very funny. But he says it in a Russian accent, so it almost like has its own connotation. It's really, I don't know. It's kind of funny.
That's funny stuff, bro.
Yeah, no, I enjoy it. We have a good relationship. He gives me consistent raises, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can call you Mikey all he wants.
Yeah.
He can call you
He can call me
John for all he
wants.
cares. Yeah. I think we might have to call this one here.
We reached our limit.
A bit of a shorter sode,
Yeah.
but I don't know, anything you want to touch on before we wrap her up? Question answers
I'll
itself.
just think. Yeah, no. I think we're good. I mean, what about you guys? Anything you want to talk about? Anything on your mind?
I think we're good. We just wanted to get together, film one of these a little casually, just because
Yeah.
we've been putting a lot of work into them past year. So,
Mm-hmm.
Keep it like low key.
I have a couple of ideas in the works for future episodes. I have a lot of friends who are doing some really creative stuff, either with their business, with personal endeavors, whatever it is. But season 2, the second year of our podcast, is going to be wild.
It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be so crazy. We're going to have so many diverse guests. Men, women,
Children.
others, children,
It's going to be crazy.
hermaphrodites. It's going to be wild.
Andrew Tate.
Oh, dude. Imagine. We could try.
be
We
on
can make it
top.
happen. All right, guys. This has been a very, what would you call it?
Chill
Episode of the Three Brothers podcast. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Episode.